Girl, this morning I had a big old bowl of sucaritas. It was so good.
Girl, don't you mean Frosted Flakes?
Well, in our culture, girl, I've also heard los del tigre. So,
and what do you call Fruit Loops?
Fruity Loopies, mama.
Oh, los del tucán, right?
There you go. And I also really like the rooster one.
You mean cornflakes?
Oh my God, wait, that is cornflakes. The rooster one is cornflakes, but we call it
cornflakes.
Well, let's keep it 100, girl. My mom called every cereal under the sun cornflakes.
The Special K too.
The Special K too, girl. My mom called literally growing up.
Everything is cornflakes, period.
Comment below. You already know.
So, Mia, are you teaching her like the different flavors, or are you calling them all cornflakes too?
I refer to them just like my parents did growing up, because I actually find it really important to teach Mia both English and Spanish. Not just the language, but really incorporating like the lingo that we use. I will literally like bring out cereal and be like, you want cornflakes? You want sucaritas? Because I want that implemented in her just like we grew up. Mm-hmm. And mama, that's why they say Kellogg cereals are on mom's tables aquí y allá. Period. What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all, we have Eliza Peach in the house.
Hola, Doritos. Hola.
You guys, we have a very special guest. Eliza motherfucking Peach in the building. What's good?
What's good, skinny?
Should we tell them why we call you Eliza Peach?
We should. I feel like some people get confused.
They're like, wait, her name's Eliza Peach?
Like, she has no butt. Why is she a peach?
Stop. So we started calling Eliza Peach Eliza Peach. Let's introduce her. Elizabeth is our best friend. Elizabeth Salazar, our best friend.
Hey, guys.
And if you guys like follow us like on... If you guys been following us for a while, then you know a lot about Elizabeth. You know, she came out on videos and everything. Like, she's been there since the beginning. And she's so requested on this podcast.
She has been like the top requested.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you, guys.
I feel like at this point we've had like all our friends on the podcast. Like, wait, well, not everybody, but you know. Actually, she's the first friend. What the fuck?
Wait, I was about to say, girl. Wait, what?
That silence was loud. I was like, what do you mean? She's actually the first friend on the podcast. It's because I forget, like, Peter's our cousin.
Yeah, Peter's related to you guys. So I'm technically, the first friend.
I get it right. Elizabeth Salazar, that's her name. I know we're calling her Eliza Peach. But we've known Elizabeth since you were a freshman, huh?
I was a freshman in high school.
Can we tell them how we met?
Oh my God, I think we should. That's
funny story.
That's some funny shit right there.
So let's go all the way back to Montclair High School.
Montclair High School, guys. I was 14 years old because I was a freshman.
Oh my God.
I was so young. I remember being so young freshman year, but I think you guys were older than me, right?
We were, I think, sophomores,
yeah, we're like
right?
a year older than you.
We were sophomores and you were freshmen. Yeah.
I forget that we're older than you. Like, I feel like we're the same age.
We kind of are, but it's
yeah. It's not a big difference.
Like a year. But yeah, she was a freshman. We were sophomores. You met Karina first.
Yes, I thought Karina was you first.
Yes. So okay. Funny. Okay. Hold on. Let's tell them how everything.
Cringe. I'm cringing.
It's actually kind of funny how that all happened. I thought it was hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to tell the story?
Well, I mean, I think you could tell that part because. Popping bottles,
popping bottles.
I think, well, you can kind of tell them that first story because you bitch, that ASMR.
I'm sorry, girl, this mic. I mean, you guys are going to be hearing my breathing. I apologize in advance. I'm a big bitch.
I'm crying. Quit playing. Maybe you could tell that part because you thought I was Karina.
Okay. So
let's take it
let's take it way back, girl. I mean, we're talking about 14 years old, freshman year. I was dating this guy. We don't have to mention his name.
We're talking about like 14 years ago. Like dead ass, right? Like 13, 14 years ago.
13, 14
that
years
long
ago.
ago? God, wait. We've known each other like literally more than we've like half of our life. What?
That part. I think we have because
oh my God.
You guys were sophomores, I was a freshman. You guys were like 15?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, 15.
That's crazy.
That's fucking insane.
It feels like yesterday, that I met you guys.
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah, you were dating this guy.
I was dating this guy. Cringe. So like,
it's so funny to think about. That's like how we met.
We were look back, guys.
we
We
were
like fucking 13.
kids. I mean, we were
Children.
fucking children.
Well, thanks to him,
I think the story is just
That
really
is
funny
true.
though.
Oh my god! Thanks to
I was
him, we
thinking
met.
about it earlier because I was like, well, she's gonna be on the podcast, and I'm like, we have to talk about how we met. And I was really like thinking about it. I'm like, the whole story of like, it's funny because if it wasn't for him, we would have not met.
Dude,
Like we
honestly,
would would not have this
never
relationship.
crossed paths.
We didn't have anybody like as like a. We didn't have any mutual friends.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any classes together. So like, if it was not for that, we would have not known each
that's
other.
crazy, dude.
Like
that
shit
blows
is
my mind.
that shit is kind of funny.
It is. It
like,
is.
what?
I mean, I always say that it is no coincidence, like who you know and who God brings in your life.
So weird.
So that is so random, but like I really
crying
do
on
feel
the
like no, we are not okay, y'all. We're about to not do this today.
We cry a lot together.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I watched that shit.
But
Okay, so I was dating this guy, and when I was, freshman year, it was like the beginning of the year. I had just started high school, so I was really bullied, guys. And in my dance class, I remember girls used to come up to me and tell me like, hey, like, because of you, this guy left some girl and she's heartbroken and it's all your fault. And she's going to beat you up and we're all going to beat you up. And I was like so scared. I remember being so scared because keep in mind, I'm like a freshman. This is like in the beginning of freshman year. So I was terrified. I mean, I was like,
It's
in a way,
to hear that. It's
in a
scary.
way, I was always bullied in middle school. So I was like, why is this happening to me again so early on? So I wanted to fix things ASAP. I mean, I wasn't even with him at this point anymore, I think.
It makes me think. I mean, obviously, now that we know that wasn't me, that
I remember, wasn't it?
dated somebody after me makes me think like,
Wasn't
that
it
the
that
girl that
other
was like
girl? I remember there was
threatening you?
another girl, and it was her, wasn't it?
It was okay. So it ended up not even being Mayra.
Yeah, but you approached Karina thinking it was me.
So when some girl came up to me in dance class, she's like, if you really want to solve it, this is her name and she's in the lockers. I was like, okay, Mayra Garcia. So I walked to the locker room.
Like, how did that even?
She's like, she's a twin. So I didn't even know at this point.
How did that rumor even start?
I don't know.
Because you
but
guys were not even together. Yeah.
I wasn't even with him.
I feel like he dated somebody after that. For sure after me. And it wasn't you because I remember the girl. So
I have no
who the
idea.
fuck? That's
I
crazy
mean,
though.
it's
It's
so
funny because right
cringy.
now that you're going in detail, I'm like, damn, it was like that. Like they were fucking threatening you.
Yeah, they were in my dance class.
Like that's crazy.
Mhm. I remember being scared, like, because I mean, I was young. I mean,
And it's funny
normal
because-
to be afraid of a group of girls coming up to you at that age.
And it's like, why the fuck would they say that? You didn't even know
Why
that.
would this? Like, first of all, I broke up with his ass. Why would I even be after him and pissed who he's dating after?
I think it was all just a bunch of crap. But
I feel
anyways,
like maybe it was a girl after, and they were like,
I
don't
think
know.
maybe it was definitely
That
not
is
because I
so
wasn't even with him
crazy.
because I was with him all summer, but then right starting high school, he like dumped me. Like
Yeah, so you were with him during summer. I started
The whole
dating him
summer.
like the beginning of the year freshman year.
so that's
So
see,
that was
way
a
off,
huge gap.
way off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in the locker room and I see Karina, but I thought that was Mayra. So I go up to her and I'm like apologizing, telling her, I'm sorry.
I was
Like
so confused.
I don't know what you've heard, but I'm not the type of girl to do that. And I mean, he's like one of my first boyfriends, and I'm not trying to get into
I
drama.
remember I was like, what's going on? I was
Karina
so
was, like, all
confused. I was so confused. Like, what? Like, oh my God, that's actually hilarious.
yeah, and then Karina right away told me like, oh no, I think that's my sister.
I was like, no, I remember her mentioning the person's name, the guy's name, and I was like, oh, my sister dated him, but like they were already broken up.
Like for a long time.
And I remember I was even like, no, I think that's like a rumor because I remember I was like, we'll meet with my sister.
We
after
dated,
this.
first of all, it's funny because now that I think about it, I'm like, we dated for like no more than a month. Like, why would it even be that intense for me to be like a year later,
Yeah,
like
it
trying to
was
find
just a
somebody
bunch
for
of
dating him? Like,
bullshit.
bitch, what?
I think at this point they saw a target to bully, and I think that's just the
that's what it
topic
was?
that. Yeah,
My
maybe
God,
that was
that's
just
crazy, dude.
The fact that I was even dragged into it is fucking mind blowing.
Like dead ass.
But then the crazy part is that like I see Mayra walking. I remember for the first time I saw Mayra walking, and I was like, oh, they're twins. And I don't know how it happened, but like we just became friends.
And then who approached me?
I think I introduced you to her. And I was like, people are telling her about this. And you were like, wait. And I think that's when you guys became friends because you were like, no, I would never.
Yeah.
And then she just started hanging out with us. I don't know.
It's funny though, in general, like that's not my character to do that,
At
like
all.
dating somebody.
So it's funny now, but
So it's like funny to even think that, like in general.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's
That's
how we met because of that guy. Like it's so fucking weird. That's so crazy though. Like I don't think I ever actually think about it, but like we
I
had the
don't
same
either.
boyfriend at some point. Like that's fucking
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
That's actually so funny. Like
That's
You guys
hilarious.
were like literally 13,
it was
14.
I don't like literally like I dated him for like a month. It,
Yeah,
like
it
I
wasn't that
forget that
serious.
he
It
was
was just
even a
summer.
boyfriend.
You guys were kids too. Like
it was literally summer. Like it was like such a fast thing. Like I was like new at dating. It was so innocent, you know. But
Doing the dating scene.
yeah, ooh, girl, back in the day.
Oh my God. So
that's how we
and
met.
the rest is history.
Rest is
Yeah.
history. I don't know how we actually started like hanging out, but I remember you did nails and everything. I mean, Mayra was like the girl that you had her nails done, like rayitos, and I was like, like I want to be like that with my nails because I was younger. I was like 14, so my mom.
do your
She would do your
nails?
nails. She would do your nails.
You were one of the first people to do my nails.
You know what set I always remember? The cheetah set.
That cheetah set, bitch.
That cheetah set was iconic.
And it was so funny because I was telling you my last time. I was like, whenever it was gonna be like Halloween, like I would go and be like, Mayra, can you do 'em black? Like you would go
so
and do
Crazy how I
it.
used to do nails. I forget.
That's crazy.
I've
dude.
done your makeup too, right? I'm
Yeah.
sure. Queen.
You used to do my makeup for dates.
What? Oh my
I remember one time.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I had a date with some guy. He was way older, cringe, by the way. Like, be careful, girls.
We gotta talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, because I feel like it really marked like my teen years because all these guys were like a lot older, and I didn't know at the time, you know.
yeah.
But you did my makeup. I don't know if you remember. It was like a purple look, and I was going to a drive-in.
Were you wearing contacts?
I think so.
I think I remember.
Yeah,
I think you were wearing gray contacts, or
I was
am
wearing
I
like
just?
green gray contacts. I don't know.
Oh my God, I
Like, what?
remember.
green. I think they're green.
Oh my God, yeah, I think I almost remember even the picture. Didn't you have like a picture?
I did have a picture. Yeah, you took pictures of me after.
Oh my God, we love a photo shoot.
We had like a little photo shoot.
That's
which is
so funny.
Wow.
Honestly, iconic.
That is
Goals.
crazy, but yeah, Eliza Peach, how did that name come about? So it was definitely and around the time you guys were like on tour with the it wasn't Slime Mania, it was something else.
We were going to slime convention, and I remember I told like Peter, her, and you. I told you guys like, do you guys want to make like a slime inspired by each other? You know, like inspired by each other. So Peter, we already would call him Peter Bread. So like he made a Peter Bread slime, and it just made sense, you know, like a bread slime. And then you made like a cupcake one because Brian calls you Cupcake. And Elizabeth was like, what do we do? You know, because she wanted it to be like a food inspired thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know who said Eliza Peach, but it just stuck.
My favorite scent at the time was peach. I remember like my favorite scent that Ron and Karina used to make was peach. So I really, really was like, I want a food. Oh, peaches, like, you know.
Eliza
We
Peach.
literally
Eliza
like
Peach.
I have her as Eliza Peach on my contacts.
Me too.
Like we literally call her like Eliza.
I need a bird.
Yeah,
Do
well,
I
like
ever
Eliza
call you
Peach.
Elizabeth? I'm always like Eliza.
Eliza for Mayra.
Eliza,
What
isn't
about
that
me?
funny? Eliza.
Karina calls me Elizabeth more.
Yeah.
You call me Eliza.
I'll be like, hey Eliza. Like I don't know.
Or
It's
Miss
just stuck.
Peach. Miss Peach. Karina will sometimes call me Miss Peach.
Yeah.
Queen.
Peter too. I think he calls you Miss Peach a lot too.
Peter calls me
I think
Eliza.
I was gonna say. Oh, I thought he was the one that called you Miss Peach.
He does call me Miss Peach too.
Well, yeah, that's Eliza Peach's nickname. Eliza Peach. Love her. But today's video, you guys, or today's podcast,
Today's video.
Sorry, y'all. I'm
Okay.
feel like I'm filming for YouTube.
We're gonna talk about just like fun topics. Like whenever we have sex talk on here, we're like, oh my God, if Elizabeth was here, because as our friendship, like when we hang out on the regular, like we always talk about like funny sex stories. We talk about all kinds of shit that I'm like, damn, this would be so good on the podcast. Yeah.
The crazy stories that we've
God.
talked about though, like you got some fucking crazy ass
Yeah.
stories, bitch.
Girl.
She's like, absolutely.
I do.
You do.
I feel like I have some crazy stories.
What
for
would
you.
be
love her.
like? So the last time me and Karina exposed ourselves, where was like the craziest place, right? Or did
I don't know.
we really go there?
Should we ask her about how her week's been?
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
no,
like-
before we jump in, we do ask like, how's your week?
Yeah.
So,
My week has been busy, girl.
oh, she's
Very
fucking
busy, but very.
Fuck you.
It's been a good week. I've been prepping for Hefty B launch.
I was gonna mention Hefty B.
So I've been prepping for the launch.
She has her own lash brand.
Hefty
Shout
B
out
lashes.
to Hefty B lashes.
3D mink, guys. High quality. I love my brand. Like, I dedicate so much time to it.
I was literally telling Elizabeth, because we call her Eliza Peach, I'm like, if you would have done your brand like a peach color and like something with peaches, like we were just talking about it earlier.
Yeah. Maybe a peach collection.
And we were talking, I'm like, you should probably do like a peach collection.
She's coming, girl.
Imagine the
she
packaging,
has to.
the packaging peach.
Iconic, bitch.
That would be
I need to do a
iconic.
collection because I was telling you that initially it was going to be me doing like lashes,
I remember.
like a lash bar.
Yeah.
And it was like Eliza Peach like lashes. But and it had peaches on the logo and everything. But COVID hit and everything, and I had to change the bitch around. I was like, I need to just I was talking to Ismael and I was like, why don't I just do my whole brand? I mean, I've always dreamed of it. Might as well do it, you know?
Period. Support small businesses, y'all. HeftyBlashes.com.
Thank you, girl.
But yeah, we are waiting for that peach collection, y'all.
I need a restock.
No pressure. Oh, talk about your restock. Your restock is coming soon.
It's gonna be this week. I don't have an exact date to it because I'm waiting for my promo video, but it's definitely not gonna pass this week.
Stay tuned, y'all.
This is the 4th time I restock. So this has been a little bit of a roller coaster just because of the whole shipping and all that shipment getting like stuck somewhere.
If I could recommend a style that I'm like obsessed with is side bitch, right?
You love side bitch.
That's my favorite. So if y'all are gonna visit the site, side bitch, use code
Mayra. Yours is Mayra now.
Oh, okay, period. I was gonna say mama.
Remember we changed yours to
okay.
to
Use code Mayra. What's your code, Gorge?
I think it was my code. My code thicky or
yours is thicky.
Because I think I got the code when I was like pregnant, right? So I was code thicky, yeah.
Thicky, yeah.
Oh, clean shit.
But yeah, your favorite is side bitch, and Karina likes all of them.
I love. There's one in particular. Which one is it? Showgirl.
You like the
she's
wing.
a fucking queen too.
That bitch is
I mean,
a
they're all
wing.
incredible, but my go-to is side bitch. That one's the one.
I love those two.
What are you
Iconic.
wearing?
They're
She's an
fluffy.
entrepreneur.
They're so fluffy.
Yeah,
so.
which ones are the ones you have on right now?
Right now I'm wearing main bitch but stacked.
Period.
Mama.
You know what's crazy?
Stacked.
It's crazy that you came out with a lash line because ever since I've known you, you're like a lash girl.
I'm
Lash
100% a
Like
lash
if
girl.
I could describe Eliza Peach, it's like her lashes.
If I could describe the moment I met her,
very beginning, from the very, very beginning, you were like known to stacking your lashes, like customizing them.
I feel like when I met you,
Yeah.
that was the first thing. One of the first things I noticed that you had your lashes. Like you had always had lashes on.
And they were huge.
Period.
And super stacked.
We
like
love her.
exaggerating. Like
Icon.
extra.
I mean, but that's what makes you Eliza Peach.
yeah. Aw,
I feel like that's
true.
literally you.
That's literally me. You're right. Thanks, Kenny.
Let's jump into the sex talk, Gorge, because I know they're all waiting for it.
I just moved the mic. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, let's just go.
What's your favorite
ahead,
position?
y'all. Ooh, let's do it.
Favorite position? Everybody go. 1, 2.
Doggy style. Doggy style has
I
to
just
be
like
it.
being on top because I feel like I have control.
I like being on top too.
Wait,
but
do you
a
orgasm?
bitch gets tired, girl.
Do you
I'm like, girl,
orgasm
I'm
when-
out of breath.
When you do doggy style, do you orgasm like that?
I do.
Oh, see, that's iconic.
Not to brag, but Ismael actually can make me orgasm in every position. I feel like it has to do with the man. Like your man needs to know you.
But you know what? Like your G spot could be, because my G. I mean, a lot of like it's a clit, right?
Yeah.
So like
No, that's your clit. The G spot is actually like
people could
inside.
orgasm with like the clit though.
Yeah.
you can orgasm with a clit, but you can also orgasm
from
like
your G-spot.
from your G spot in your vagina.
There you
It's
go.
in your vagina.
Have
And
you
in
guys
your
heard
ass.
How, like, have you guys heard how it's? Yeah, I was gonna say in your ass. Is there really a G spot in your ass?
Yeah.
Something like
It
that.
has to be, huh?
Why do you think I tell you you're missing out that, Ismael eats my ass?
So let's talk about that. Yeah. Let's talk
I
about
was
that.
literally screaming at my phone when I heard that. I was
Okay,
like, y'all
let them
missing
know.
out.
Oh my
So-
god!
Let us know why we're missing out on ass eating or getting our ass ate.
I would never eat my
Eats
husband's
my
ass.
ass.
Let me just clear that up. Like, I feel like it needs to be said. Like, I mean, no
You're like,
judgment,
you can't catch
girl,
me
but
dead eating his ass.
hell to the fuck no. Like, I can't see myself eating his ass or anybody's
our
ass.
ass?
Yeah.
No.
Like, what?
I feel like
She's like, well,
the simple idea about eating ass, like, it just
disgusting.
No, disgusting, right?
Barf, yeah.
But getting my ass ate, bitch. Oh my God. It's just something like the pressure. It needs to be with pressure.
Oh, it's pressure?
It's
is that
like,
what it is?
It has to be with pressure because it's like almost like a.
Wait, is your G-spot like outside of your ass or inside?
I don't fucking know where the bitch is at, but damn.
You're like, but the bitch is squirted.
But the bitch is shaking her boots.
Oh my God.
I'm over here kicking him. I'm just kidding now.
Wait, so do you make sure you're like very clean, like for your?
Oh yeah, you
like,
have to
it
be
can't
like
be after
showered.
a long day.
No, bitch. Poor Ismael.
That's what I always think about. I'm
Ismael
like,
would be like, bitch. I'm just kidding. Get in the shower. I'm just kidding.
has he ever tried to where he's like really horny and you're like, I need
If
to go
he's
shower?
not cutting my ass in the middle of the fucking day and spread my like, oh God. Not my coworkers listening to me.
You go off. You
I'm
go
not
off.
going off.
We
Not
do
my
not
manager
censor
listening to me,
ourselves.
doesn't?
We don't
Go the
censor
fuck
ourselves
off.
here.
Like if he could literally either fuck me anywhere and every day or eat my ass anywhere and every day, he would.
Period.
I don't know where he gets energy because a bitch gets tired. Like I don't know if you guys get tired, but bitch, sometimes I'm like, Ismael.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ismael, no manches. Like
How often do you guys?
not as often now because you know the married life girl.
Oh, yeah, you kind of like also
Slows down.
It slows the fuck down, and then like we're busy.
Yeah.
He's at work. I'm at work. We're doing Have to Be too. Like
Yeah.
we're exhausted sometimes.
She's
so.
like, just so y'all know, when we packing those orders, he packing his ass too. Imagine.
No. I mean, we like to focus it on the weekend because that's where we have the most time
It's
together.
at your guys' like moment.
The weekend, but it does happen in the week sometimes.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
you
say I'm
know,
sure during the
yeah,
week
it
too.
happens, but not more than twice a week, girl. I don't know if that's very little, but
It's
it
not.
used to be like
It's
every day.
common.
No more.
We were talking about on the podcast the other day, like what is too long or what's too short. Like, you know, some people will be like, oh, I can go on all fucking night, and it's like, me personally, like 30 minutes, bitch, that's a marathon. I'm like, come on,
depends.
girl. How long do you think? Well, do you
I
ever
don't think
like?
30 minutes is long.
I feel like, but like you're doing other stuff, not just like actually fucking. For
No,
30
but I
minutes,
mean
right?
like from the moment you start
Like
doing
fucking?
stuff, doing it, yeah. That to me is a long
30
time.
minutes, like girl, 30 minutes, Elizabeth bouncing on his dick 30 minutes.
No,
I think
I
I'll be tired.
This is where I tell you that my favorite is not me being on top.
But he has to finish way
He-
before
he-
30 minutes,
no,
Gorge.
He has
He
stamina,
is,
probably has
it's
a lot.
all here in the mind. He'll literally come out and pause. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I get it. I get what you mean.
Like he controls it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It's
know
like
what you
how
mean.
like a girl orgasms. Like
so
at some
like
point you
he'll
can-
literally like 25 to 30 is like a normal.
Oh shit! And there's no quickies.
You know the average?
No.
You know the average? I think from what
I
I,
don't
saw, it
remember
was
the last
something
time we
like,
did a
like
quickie.
5 minutes or like 3 minutes. Something
You've
like
never
Five
done a
minutes?
quickie? You never done a quickie?
No.
What?
Is that weird? Oh my
no,
god.
it's not weird. It's
Oh
just
my God,
that,
I'm like,
some-
no,
no,
it's
not weird at all. No, it's not weird. I just don't got the
That
time.
means that you
the
guys
energy. That means that you guys like really dedicate your time to fucking.
I
when
mean,
you
that's
do.
good.
Yeah, because it's not that often anymore.
Yeah.
That's good though.
But it's
Damn,
always been like
30
that.
So
Like,
it's
minutes.
passionate as fuck.
it's
Are you like?
we're like animals. I'm not like a romantic making love type of gal. Like you better cuss me out.
Rip my hair out. So, what's a typical night with y'all?
What do you mean a typical like
Like, tell us in detail.
like when we're
so
like
okay,
like with like sex or like
yeah,
just
like
regular?
what do you want him? Like, what is he like screaming at you? Like, is he pulling your hair? Is he aggressive? What do you like?
He's an aggressive, pulling the hair. Definitely take your extensions off before.
Period. She's getting scalped tonight.
You know, like he is starting to like lingerie, but he wasn't a fan. Like he's very like a bare skin type of guy.
Period.
Like I want you with nothing type of shit.
Period. Honestly,
Oh my god, is this too much? He's gonna be
I'm here for it.
cringing.
I'm here we talk about everything.
He's gonna be like Eliza.
I like lingerie. I love lingerie.
I do too. I think it's
And
sexy.
I tell him like, you don't like it. He's like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, but I'm like, I think lingerie makes me feel more confident. It makes you feel sexy. You know, like I don't know.
It's
Ooh,
funny
yeah.
that so you put it on because you want to.
Yeah,
Brian has-
but
no,
she likes it.
He likes it.
Brian
too.
has to tell me like, can you put some on? I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm
Okay,
there.
see, Raul
I'm
doesn't
like,
tell me.
No,
but I
he'll
know he
tell
likes
me.
it.
I'm like, and I'm all here all cringing that I have to go change.
I did.
You know what's funny? Ismael will never tell me, but I started to include it lately, and he's like looking forward to it now.
It got him going crazy.
It got him going, but there is days he's like nothing. Like,
do you guys ever like put heels on and stuff? Like he'll make you put heels on or anything?
oh my god, no.
You know what? I don't.
Have you
heels.
guys ever done that to
Ryan?
him? Like made him wear something specific?
I thought you were gonna say make him wear heels. Bitch. I was like, what kind of shit is that?
Fucking bird.
Hold on,
Brian with heels. Like,
Brian
why
makes
would-
you put heels on? He doesn't make me, but he'll be the one suggesting, like, you know, like put on the lingerie or like
He
can
probably
you throw
likes
heels
that.
on with it. That is actually so
Oh.
iconic.
Wow.
I've never been like, I'm gonna put some lingerie and surprise you. Maybe I'll just
That's
no.
hot,
That's
though.
cool.
Like
That's
heels with lingerie.
That is
Woo.
hot.
And,
I,
like,
I try
get
heels.
it. I get it. Like once I'm like dressed up, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like it's iconic, you know. But I'm not voluntarily gonna be like, I'm gonna surprise you. Like,
Okay.
No,
see,
maybe I'm just
I
boring.
I'm more like I kind of want to put lingerie on. He doesn't tell me. Like I'm just like I
That's
want
so
to.
iconic. So you just surprise him?
No, I don't surprise him. I just tell him like I'm gonna put them on. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
didn't-
I've never had that.
Really?
But that's actually
Everybody's
so
different.
cool, Myra. Like he like tells you like that. That would make me feel like, oh my god, so he likes it.
I feel
you
like
know?
sometimes I
Yeah.
have to fight it. I'm like, does it matter? And like, do I have to? I'm like, now,
No, but
like
you know
talking
what
to
he
you guys,
likes.
I'm like, damn, I'm a boring as a bitch. I'm Brian, so you're forcing me to put him on.
It doesn't make
And
you
I'm
feel
like,
put
does
these
it
on
even
now,
fucking
is it?
matter?
it doesn't make you feel like sexier when you have it on.
I guess, but
Well,
for me, fucking is fucking.
I mean,
like,
doesn't Myra feel sexy already with her bod?
I'm dead. No, like
Like-
honestly, I feel like for me, like sex is sex, whether you have lingerie on or not. So for me, like I'm like okay, you know. But I get it as a
Yeah.
man point of view. Like I'm sure, like you know, the lingerie arouses him. I don't know.
I get it.
I get it. I think that's
don't know.
hot. I
I
didn't
like
think about
lingerie.
that. I might try that.
I would
Let me-
think it's hot if Raul was like, I want to see you in lingerie, but he's like whatever about it. But I wish he was like, oh, put them on. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
like
that,
the
that's actually a
demanding
good thing, Myra.
part.
That's good that he like
Yeah.
suggests.
I mean, now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, oh, that is
at least he knows. Like,
I thought
you
it
know
was
he
a
likes it.
thing for you know your guy to be like, oh, put some on.
Sometimes he won't like tell me, but sometimes he'll like joke and like throw a piece at me or something. I'm like,
You know what? I feel like Raul is shy. He wants you to. He just doesn't tell you.
he's not shy.
Him
in
throw
bed.
me.
Yeah, this is it. I was gonna say that. I feel like Raul and Ismael have a lot in common. They're like shy in
But like,
public.
yeah, they're not shy with you though. You know what I mean?
With
Yeah,
you,
that's
they're
true.
different. I mean, I
So
can imagine,
different.
you know.
That's
But
True.
I know with Ismael, like everybody's like, "Habla." I'm like, "Sí habla."
Habla,
y-
like, what is the
y
reason?
hace de mucho, ¿verdad? No, but like,
Grita, you know,
y grita. Y me destruye. I'm just kidding.
What do you say? Like how you've told us, you're like, what do you tell him? Like get the chulechita.
Oh my God, no, Myra.
Mami,
That's a tongue tie.
Myra, you're doing too much right now. Myra, you have some personal
I thought she was gonna say that. No, if you don't want to, it's fine. No pressure. I really thought she was gonna say it.
mean-
That's why. No, we don't have to say it. It's fine. Whatever, it's up to you.
I mean,
what
Nachita's been out already, hasn't?
No.
No, but like it's like dirty talk. Like he loves that. I'm like
I like
the
dirty talk.
best.
I
like
love
dirty
dirty
talk
talk.
to the core.
Can you please give us an example?
I'm like, you know, you have to make them. For him,
Give
like
us
I
a
know
sentence.
that's definitely gonna like accelerate the process. So when I'm like, okay, it's hitting 20 minutes, like I need to start really talking, you know? So like, I'm like, dude. And so I'll just be like, I know you like, yo sé que me quieres dar like, you know, tu lechita, like, you know?
Okay,
like,
I get it, I get it.
Dámela, you know, like. Yeah,
The
like.
milkman's taking a bit. Is he
you
stuck in
guys-
traffic?
Has he ever like, you know, came a little too fast?
Yeah.
You know, like how like I mean, right? Like where
Like
you're doing
faster?
it for like where you're like doing it for like literally seconds and like they're about to and you're like, dude, like we just got started.
Yeah, I think it's normal too.
I mean, it's not like super common, but they're so like
When
They can't hold it?
when it's been a bit
Oh, when it's been a while?
and they're like sensitive.
or is it or it's just like it's so intense that you're like I need to like immediately.
Yeah, I've noticed like if I'm like on top or whatever, like he he's like get the fuck off, yeah.
Do you need to
Throws
you
you
need
off?
to finish before him, right?
Oh, 100%. Always finish before him.
like the
Because
rule.
then when
That's
they
like-
finish, like
Yeah,
they're
what
done.
the fuck is the point? You know,
Yeah.
like you need to finish first. I feel like any husband, that should be like a rule.
That's good that you finish like while doing it. I've heard a lot of people, which I also finished like while doing it. I've heard a lot of people talk about like they can't finish like doing it. They have to actually be eaten out or something like that.
Well, that's because they come with the clitoris.
Yeah, some people can't come, but that's crazy how some people cannot orgasm. Some women while can't having sex.
Sometimes I want it and I plan it to come like that instead of being.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Sometimes I prefer it because it just depends on what mood I'm in. But that's another topic.
Period. That we got time for. I was gonna so bring it up, Gorge.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So like, I mean.
Yeah, like, do you guys foreplay before? I have a question for both of you guys. Are you guys silent, or do you feel like you're more on the loud side?
Girl, she's a singer.
She said acapella, mama. What's up? Bitch, the vocals.
I be showing them
vocal cords. I would assume that your moaning is like top notch because you're a singer. Because of your like the
She's
raps.
like opera singer up in this bitch, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
I'm loud.
Do you ever sing while fucking?
What? I mean, I feel I'm not on purpose, but like it'll like
You feel like when you're coming, you're hitting every note, like
yeah. No, dude, I'm so loud.
Hitting every
Sometimes,
note.
like, and you guys, you know, I live in a house that's divided. What do you call those? Like
I don't know.
It's like a home that's
like
divided
walls.
in three. I share walls. So sometimes I'm like, oops.
Do you think they hear you?
I mean, they walk by my window sometimes, and I just can't stop screaming.
And I just wave hello. Hey,
George. When she's finishing, hey, George. Oh my god.
But I feel like
crazy.
sometimes I can't help it. But Ismael does tell me like, babe, oh my god. Like, and
what about Ismael? Is he a loud one or?
he's not.
I feel like guys are not usually not that loud, right?
He's not.
Yeah.
He's a spanker.
Period.
Like
he's loud, like viciously.
His ass be loud.
The clapping and spanking and the pulling hair is loud. What is he? So you know how you were talking about how you guys like to dirty talk? What does he tell you that you're like that will get you like? Ooh. Oh yeah, there's always that one thing that they do that gets you. What is it?
Can I say it on here?
Oh, you don't have to, but
I'm a little shy.
No,
I won't go too into detail, but definitely like saying like estás bien apretadita or something. Like you know what I mean? Like, I really hope my dad never hears this.
Look, no. Every time I sit down on this podcast, I'm praying my parents don't listen in. Because the day my mom does, I hope to God they never listen in. No, that's too much.
You know how sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, like estás bien apretadita or whatever, and like I think that one gets me going. And we do foreplay. we do foreplay where I'm like his student.
Yeah. Oh,
and I had bad
grades.
That.
Oh, who has bad grades?
Me, and he's punishing me.
So what is?
Oh shit!
Oh, so you guys role play like that?
Because I need to take some notes.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I've never met somebody that actually has like role played. I've asked Karina, I'm like, do you guys do that? She's like, no. I think you're the only person I know that actually role plays.
Really?
Like so plays iconic. A character, which is so iconic. No, I see. Like my biggest form of role play to me is lingerie. Like I can't. But like to put myself into a character, but I would be like iconic. That's so iconic.
We do characters.
That's so cool.
We have two main ones: that I'm his student, and that we do three because right now we just changed it up where I'm his teacher, and I tell him like, you wanted me to show you what a real pussy feels like I'm his teacher type of shit.
Do you dress up too like the teacher?
No.
Ponytails.
This is just like a mind game, isn't it?
I had to visualize it because I ain't dressing up for you.
And then the other one we do is the neighbor one.
Neighbor.
Yeah, like my wife's about to get here. Like,
holy fuck! Fuck.
We do that
Dang, so y'all play wait, so like is Ismael into it and shit too, like talking?
one. He doesn't talk. I do the talking. Like he does a little bit. Okay. But like
What
I'm the one.
what's
My
the
wife's
neighbor
about
one
to
like?
get here, like, what?
What's the neighbor one like? I want to hear the conversation.
The neighbor one is very simple. Like like you're better than my wife. Like yeah.
He tells you that.
I know it's fucking horrible. Sorry, y'all. Don't
No,
cheat.
it's not. I love it.
Like we're so against cheating.
It's just funny because you are inspiring me. So like, so you guys,
Hello.
so you guys role play like if you're cheating. I feel like okay, period. I mean,
I never thought about it like that, but yeah, I guess we do.
Fuck, that's so funny. And
Let's
what do you
cross
tell
our
him
fingers
when
and
he
never do
tells
that.
you when he tells you that? What do you tell him?
Just like I just play along with it, but it gets really, really,
You're better
really
than my wife.
spicy.
That's so funny.
Or she's about to get home, like
Oh my God.
I live for that.
I am here for it.
I'm literally
I feel
cringing
like
because
I
I,
would be
barely
like-
realize that it's like we're role playing that we're cheating with each other, and then
Let me find out Eliza
get
Peach.
some
temptation out the way.
no. And it's so funny because a
That's
lot
pretty
of
funny,
this,
though.
Ismael is gonna be so
It's
mad
like a form
because
of therapy to not cheat. Like what?
no, because Ismael is gonna be so pissed because I literally like. He's gonna be like, "This is all your ideas,"
But I mean, he's still going along
he's
with
fucking
it.
coming real fucking
There he
good.
is saying you're better than his wife. so who's playing now, man?
No,
Oh, bitch, I'm dead. That's actually really funny
No,
though.
because we should do that.
Imagine that.
Oh my God. Okay, so that one, the neighbor and then the teacher.
yeah, that's the only ones we do.
Period.
Do you guys?
do?
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Do you guys do like music sometimes?
Yeah, I feel
Yes.
like
Spice it up?
it helps.
What do you guys feel like you guys play?
Sometimes specific songs
Literally, like,
will
love
get you
being-
going. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. What about
like
you?
romantic songs or like the.
It depends.
I already
could be
told you I
romantic.
don't like romantic.
It depends on the scene. If you want a romantic scene, then romantic. But if you want to pretend you're at the club in the back, you have to be like,
Okay, I feel
And
like
nobody's
the club,
looking, or
The
what?
club vibes. I like the club vibes.
That's what we go for. Like Rack City, bitch. Rack City.
going the fuck out of her ass. Rock City, like, why? Going to the rhythm, like going to the rhythm, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, literally, it's like the
Do you
best
go,
one.
you go to the rhythm?
Yeah.
Rock City.
Right now, trying to fucking.
Is that your favorite song?
I feel like it's one of our tops.
Which one's the one that got you going fast? Like, there's gotta be a
song.
a beat that goes fast. What song? Like, what song would that be?
I remember you told me about one.
Oh,
And
that's a
I
good
have
one.
to admit, she recommended it so much that like I tried it and it was pretty iconic.
Which one?
Which one? Why did you take so me?
Okay, so this is so
The
long
song
ago.
is called Musty.
Musty.
Oh, I gotta play this shit now.
Play it. Musty.
Were we on our way to Vegas when we brought this up?
You've brought it up a few times, and I was like, "What is so like exciting about the song?"
Musty by who?
And I just tried it
It's
one night when
by,
we were
like,
drunk.
La Mafia or something like that. Like some kids. Come on, right? You're gonna be cringy.
La Mafia?
No, I just spit all her drink out, Myra.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
oh yeah.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. no.
Bitch, I can't believe this shit I keep flying over
Oh my
here.
god, I'm so sorry. Holy shit.
No, it's so good, Myra. You need to
What-
try it.
Hold on, what beat do you guys
Just
like?
play
go
it,
off?
play it, play it. Okay, really.
Like Ryan. Holy shit.
It just gets you going, girl.
Is there a
Oh my
beat
God.
that drops that goes like really fast in it, or is it just?
I just
No.
spit out my fucking drink everywhere.
Oh shit!
You
what
just
happened?
try it, Myra. Just try it.
Period.
That's all I gotta say.
clean. And yeah, I was like,
That
fuck
was
it.
hilarious.
That's actually funny.
I'm sweating.
Dude, is it hot in here? Because I feel like my eyebrows are
I
falling
think
off.
because you guys are drinking, it's getting
Wait,
you like.
can I just take
heated.
my headphones off? Do you guys hear me good?
It's gonna be hard to hear you because you're
It's gonna be
moving.
hard
Do you
to
guys hear me?
hear us.
Yeah,
No, but I hear you guys talking. It's just I'm so hot
Mommy
because
all
of my
buzzed
beer.
already?
it's fine.
It's hot.
I'll
It's
make
really
sure I'm
hot.
like this because I'm so hot because of the beer.
We also,
Yeah.
you guys, we had the guys get us Wingstop, so
And-
bitch, we're starving.
Where the fuck's my food?
I'm so hungry.
And they didn't bring ranch, girl.
Don't fucking say that.
Don't
Cause
start
It's gonna
that
be a
shit will
fucking
piss me off.
divorce.
We're
Okay,
gonna
this is what
throw
we talk
hands.
about too with our mans. Does your man ever like fuck up an order and like you're just
When does
mad all
he
the time?
not? When does he not? Is the question.
Every fucking day. Imagine us doing it.
It's like you would
Raul's
think.
a sauce person, huh?
Raul will fucking forget my ranch every time. Yeah.
And he's just like he's mad about it. Like it's just ranch.
And I'm like, I can't eat my food now.
I'm like,
bitch,
you
wings
ruined,
with no ranch,
like
please.
you ruined my meal.
My day's ruined, period.
Oh, I had lipstick on this.
It's fine. They all have lipstick on them. No, yeah. And then I'm like, nah, because I'm not going to enjoy my food anymore.
It's ruined after that.
Oh, bitch, I'm hungry. I want to eat
Oh my God,
already.
Karina. Myra, I think I told you about this fight.
What?
One of me and Ismail's biggest fights was over a wrong order.
Oh,
I was feeling
really?
emotional, sweetheart.
Oh, mama.
Like, I don't know why I like turned this into one of the biggest fights I've ever had. This was a while
As you
ago.
should.
But I was so livid and so starving. I don't know if I was ovulating. I don't know what the fuck, but
You probably were about to start your period too.
girl, when I tell
PMS
you,
is real, bitch.
PMS is. Can we talk?
Do you
about
guys
that
ever
shit?
like feel really off? You're like so mad at your man for no fucking reason, and literally like 2 days later you get your period.
The day after, yeah.
So I just want to know why I don't know about this song that you were recommended so much.
It was literally a conversation we had on our way to like Vegas or
I
something.
think
We were
yes,
carpooling.
it was on the way to Vegas, and we had a long conversation.
Wait, so did
about
you
it.
try it in Vegas?
I think I tried it in Vegas because I was drunk.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Period. Oh my God. Now it's just you, Myra.
You guys
You
don't
know
have
what?
a song?
No, not like a song,
go-to.
but like some on occasion.
It's
Randomly.
not like super common, I guess.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
But
But like sometimes when you're feeling the vibe, you're like, let's get some music going.
Yeah.
yeah, Brian usually just put. I don't know. I really gotta ask what he puts. I think it's like sometimes we'll put like baby making music, but like I don't know, just depending on the vibe.
Baby making music.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
Like just put that,
Okay.
put that on your Spotify or whatever. Put baby making music. But that
Oh
one's, like,
shit,
the
there's a
more-
whole list.
Yeah, but that one's more
Playlist.
like the. It's not like the aggressive. It's like
Uh-huh.
more making love.
She's
Makes
like,
a
I
good
don't make
vibe.
love.
Ah, fuck. Have you ever made love, like Mara? not in a bad way, because I know, like
we have.
like more like the soft music in the
Yeah,
back.
we have like made love.
The
obviously.
emotions are there.
This is.
It starts off as that, in a minute in, you're like,
I
pull my
feel
hair.
like a few seconds in, I'm like, he's ripping off my head scalp.
He's scalping you.
He's scalping me. Like, I thought we were trying to be romantic.
Period.
He's
Okay.
like, shut the fuck up.
I get what you mean, though. I feel like the music that's more like
have a question
accelerated
for y'all.
is like better.
Go off.
I've heard like in circumstances where like you would never like allow them to like pull your hair or like call you names, but sometimes
yeah.
people say that in bed, like it's the exception.
I love it.
Call me bitch.
Yeah.
But well, Brian
Fuck
hasn't
yeah.
called me a bitch. I think he's so
One thing
scared
also.
because he's never called me a bitch. And like if I were to tell him in bed, like I think he would be like, "No, you're gonna bring that shit up one day," because he has not
Really?
called me bitch in bed either.
Okay.
You're like whack.
boring.
What's like what
He
ways
definitely-
what
I
ways
tell
does
him-
your guys' man cuss you out? Like what do they say?
I don't know. You know
Has
what?
Ro called you a bitch.
You know what? It's not common, but I feel like it has came out before, and I'm like, whoa, this is iconic.
Like what did you say?
Like, bitch. Like I don't know, just bitch. And it's
Yeah.
really. I feel like it was one time.
Perrita.
I feel like it was just one time, and I was like, that's so cool.
She's like, and then I came. Imagine.
But it doesn't happen often, no.
Elizabeth's like, can't relate.
It's like, damn, y'all
mean-
missing out. Y'all ain't living anymore.
I mean, I feel like it's definitely like in the vocabulary, hasn't?
Like
and
what?
like you-
What do you?
like,
What does he
pinche
say to you?
puta.
And what? Do you,
"Eres una
Period.
pinche puta," or he'll be like, I love when he'll be like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, ooh, who the fuck are you?
She's like fucking growling and shit. Growling? What the fuck? Growling? He's like biting it. Myra. Like what?
Okay, Myra's taking some notes. She's gonna be. She's gonna take
Now
some
they playing dog.
Brian's at the hospital. I bit him.
But it's stick
you
off
just
like
say you guys are
what?
animals.
No,
I'm done.
I'm just being honest, and I know, and you know what? It does kind of make me like question like why we don't have like quickies.
Yeah, oh, you guys are just taking advantage.
But you know what? You guys are taking advantage of the time you guys do have together to do that. I feel like quickies are more like you're hiding and you're trying to do it like really quick so nobody sees you.
You're not hiding. It's just sometimes you just wanted to get it over with.
No, but like for a lot of yes, I get that. But a lot of times, like if you are trying to like do it secretively, like you got to do it quick.
Are you exhausted every time?
Like all buzzing. Yes, we definitely laid the fuck down for a little bit, and it's so cute though because after all that roughness and animalistic personality,
what is that?
The first thing he does is kiss me on the cheek, and he's like, "I love you so much." It's so every time.
What's that? I know. I want to say that word.
Bomb ass pussy. That's why you love me.
What is that show? Like what? What's bestiality? What's that animal show? What's that animal show? What is that animal show on TV?
What? Animal Planet?
Animal Planet. A little Animal Planet moment. Like what? No.
You guys know? Isn't it? There's like a word to it.
Animal Planet.
Is it that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's Animal Planet.
Okay, I want to ask you guys this question: if you were an animal, like in bed, like what animal are you?
I'm a lion or a cheetah.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
Her.
What am I?
Right. I mean, like what other animal?
Yo soy una perra.
She's like a fucking dog.
Literally, because doggy style's like my favorite. Like I'm like a little dog.
Period. I am a rabbit. You know?
Purr.
You know how people will say like you fuck like rabbits?
Ooh.
Oh, period. Totally kidding. I don't know what else to say. It's giving. I don't know.
I mean, when I'm on top, I'm really feeling like a heifer. Like a fucking pig.
No.
Fucking cow.
I know. I seen those. Have you guys seen those memes? That'll be like me when I'm riding my man, and it's like a pig. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I really do be like that, huh?
Damn. Sometimes I feel bad because I'm like.
So, do you have any advice for us? Because I'm really like dead ass. Like when I hear you talk about your sex life, I'm like, period. Like I want to do some of that stuff. Like I think role playing would be really fun. It's different. It might be awkward at first, but I want to try it.
You should try it.
What would you suggest, like, to the person that doesn't really role play often, but they want to play characters? Like, what's something easy to ease into without being too intimidating?
I think something you would be able to find a costume with, like maybe even if you don't dress up, like maybe like a firefighter. Like I come to like help you, a policeman, or I come to help you, a nurse. Like I don't know.
Oh my god,
doesn't have to be crazy.
Iconic.
I have a question. So what's like the craziest place? I know you guys talked about, but like, what's the craziest thing lately that you've done? Lately? Like you're like.
I don't think
I don't know if there's anything crazy lately.
Nothing?
Yeah.
I would say that it all happens here. Honestly.
I know one of your podcasts you mentioned like toys, and I really have.
Okay.
It's something I want to like.
You haven't tried them?
No.
Okay, see, I'm shocked about that. Because you guys are wild, and it shocks me that you wouldn't use toys. I think it would fit so perfectly into your sex life.
Really?
Especially how you guys are. Oh my god, Elizabeth, you would love. I just know for a fact.
I need to go shop.
I will buy you one. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Okay.
Because I just know you'll love it.
I don't know like which one to get or what.
And it doesn't mean
so different. Something different.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that he's not good enough. Nothing. It's just gonna enhance it and make it more fun. It's like how you like to do role play, how you like to do all that stuff for fun. That just adds to like everything. It's just like a little cherry on top.
I'm excited for that. Like that's something I would 100%
I swear,
try.
Elizabeth, I swear to God, I'm gonna buy you one.
Oh my god, you have
and I
to.
feel like you're gonna be like, this is like iconic.
Oh
my
god.
I think you guys are both gonna enjoy it. Well, not him, but like him using it on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna enjoy that.
I think you guys will really like it. Queen. So speaking of being sexy and speaking of feeling sexy and beauty and stuff, y'all. Like, what makes you feel beautiful? Is it like maybe just getting ready for date night, or like, you know, because I feel like even just putting on a cute outfit really gets you going, you know? Or like, what would you guys say? Done. Oh, I don't have my nails on right now.
That's a good one.
But I feel like nails done like really doesn't. I don't have anything on though.
That's a good one, Mayra. I feel like that's definitely a good one.
Lashes.
Okay, so
come on, Hefty B.
I honestly feel like your lashes.
Sorry, entrepreneur. I'm talking.
Everybody that is listening, you do not know the power of lashes if you haven't tried them. Lashes will change your life. It will change your look. Everything. I mean, even when you're in the process of putting on your makeup and the lash is not on, it's just incomplete. So a lot of people will message me and be like, wow, I tried your lashes, because I have that smaller one now that came out, Wipe Me Up. She is really small. I've seen you wear that one. It looks so pretty on you.
I love those.
And they'll message me and be like, I had never worn lashes and I look like a complete different person.
Period.
I'm like, it's because it's the power of lashes. Like lashes just complete it.
I love lashes.
You know, like I always tell them, you guys need to give them a try. Like, it's a must.
Okay, guys, I have a good question for the both of you guys. What makes you confident in bed? And what would you tell someone, you know, that's watching that maybe is a little shy and they want to become more confident in bed? Like, what makes you get there? Because I think we've all been there where
I'm just looking at the ear of the pig. Sorry. You killed her. If you guys are visually seeing this, like the ears, like hanging by the red.
I'll glue
Sorry.
But I don't know if I'm sure everyone has been there. But you know, when you first like start getting comfortable with your partner, like at first, you're even just taking your shirt off is like a big step.
Well, can we just talk about that? Like, dating as a big girl in general.
Okay.
I could honestly give
taking your shirt off.
I could give
You're
my
like, bitch, you sure you want to see this,
like a big BBW.
Period.
I do feel like it's a big deal, like in the dating world for us big girls.
Yeah,
and you big girls watching,
taking your clothes off.
You big girls watching know exactly what I'm talking about. It takes a toll on your mental state, because if you're dating around, you don't really know if that person's taking you serious, if he has a fetish. Like like some guys. What if they just want you for you?
Because out there that like it's fetish.
100%. You need to know how to distinguish that.
Oh my gosh.
There's people that are not going to take you serious, but because you're a big girl, it's what they like. They're going to want to like, sleep with you. And then there's knowing, like, to be confident, not just like in bed, but I feel like being confident in bed comes with being confident in general. Because a lot of people that follow me, a lot of the girls are plus size. So they'll be like, how are you always so confident? And I'm like, I have my days. Like I have my really low days where I'm like, I'm not confident. I don't feel like myself anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I get a lot of comments like that too. Like, oh, you're so confident. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, or like you'll post something randomly and they're like, queen, you're so confident. You know
what's a comment for me though? When they're like, you're so confident, I could never. I'm thinking like,
I could never wear that. I'm like, bitch.
Bitch. Like, what? I honestly feel like it takes a lot to be confident in your skin. So props to you guys who are dating around and actually trying. And I am one of those bitches that say, fuck what everybody fucking says about you. Fuck the opinions that they have about you. You wear what you want. You say what you want. And you are who you are. And do it unapologetic. How does it? Unapologetically. Yeah, sorry, I'm buzzed, guys. But I've always said fuck you to all the haters that say, why are you wearing that dress? Why are you showing your boobs? Why are you wearing a crop top, bitch? Porque puedo, puta.
That part. Porque puedo, puta.
It's none of their fucking business. So do not fucking ever listen to a hater saying, well, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. They don't. First of all, it's none of their business. As long as you feel confident. And a man, let me tell you that. Please listen up. A man loves a confident woman, no matter if you're 200, 300 pounds. Like, confidence is so attractive to a man.
Very attractive.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
Confidence will change an appearance. That's crazy. Period, queen. They heard it straight from Eliza Peach.
Straight from Eliza Peach.
That's actually great advice. And
it's the truth.
let us know if you guys want us to bring Elizabeth back because
She has
she's
to
a fucking
come back.
queen. I feel like we need to have an episode of Elizabeth, Peter, and both of us.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god,
hands down.
iconic.
The four of us. That would be iconic.
That would be iconic.
That would be so cool. Maybe like Halloween episode would be cool. Like all of us dressed up.
Oh my god, we need to.
All of us dressed up would be
do.
We
iconic.
need to. All right, we'll do that.
But you guys, we would love to stay in chat. We could talk for fucking hours, especially with Elizabeth. We could talk for hours, dude.
Literally.
But I feel like we're getting a little chatty. But how did you like it? Did you like it?
First of all, I want to take a moment to thank you guys for even considering me to
Eliza
come because I'm
Peach.
so proud of you guys. You guys hustle.
Thank you.
Even on your hardest days, you guys come and you show up. And I admire that. And I love you guys, you know, for
love
as
you,
Karina
queen.
Garcia and Mayra Touch of Glam, but mostly as my friends.
Oh my God,
I'm all
queen.
crying, like,
We
I'm all
love
drunk,
her.
like,
Oh, Eliza, we
You
love
guys,
you so much. and
Elizabeth is our ride or die. I'm
Not us
sorry,
both
just to
talking
say
at the
it.
same time.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. We love you so much. And we're so happy that you're here because, period, you are the top requested.
Period. Thank you,
Now let's go
skinnies.
eat some wings, bitches.
And, bitch, I'm
Yes.
starving, so let's go.
I'm about to
you,
dip something
guys.
in ranch. Huh?
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Girl, this morning I had a big old bowl of sucaritas. It was so good.
Girl, don't you mean Frosted Flakes?
Well, in our culture, girl, I've also heard los del tigre. So,
And what do you call Fruit Loops?
Fruity Loopies, mama.
Oh, los del Tucán, right?
There you go. And I also really like the rooster one.
You mean cornflakes?
Oh my God, wait, that is cornflakes. The rooster one is cornflakes, but we call it
we
cornflakes.
call it cornflakes.
Well, let's keep it 100, girl. My mom called every cereal under the sun cornflakes.
The Special K, too.
The special K2, girl. My mom called literally growing up.
Everything is cornflakes, period.
Comment below. You already know.
So, Mia, are you teaching her, like, the different flavors, or are you calling them all cornflakes, too?
I refer to them just like my parents did growing up because I actually find it really important to teach Mia both English and Spanish. Not just the language, but really incorporating like the lingo that we use. I will literally like bring out cereal and be like, you want cornflakes? You want sucaritas? Because I want that implemented in her just like we grew up. Mm-hmm. And mama, that's why they say Kellogg cereals are on mom's tables aquí y allá. Period.